Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends where you are in the world, I guess. Welcome into Your Music Live, your weekly dose of independent music right here on Studio Live today, brought to you by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent artist, a creator, a musician, you want to get your music heard, right? Get it out there to every streaming platform known to humankind by using DistroKid. And you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Just use the link up there or in the description. We have nearly 40 tracks to play for you on the show this week. So we're going to have to dive straight on in and get the music a-flowing. We're going to start with a bit of a fan favourite around these parts. It's Harriet B. Let's get some B emojis in the chat to kick us off. This is a very, very cool song. They say is the song about a confirmed bachelor who now feels the need to settle down. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for playing. Let's get YML started in style. Harriet B. Let's do this.
All my life I've stayed away from strife. I've been a drifter, traveling wherever the road might lead. I would never linger where a ring on my finger. No woman could make me stay. If they called it love, I would call it a day. And though we might keep talking, keep on walking till we left the city lights, no woman was gonna have me in her sights. But as I get older, there's a weight on my shoulder, a feeling I just can't shake. That being loose and free is not right for me, it's a mistake. I want love to find me, and to put these wandering days behind me. I want love to remind me how good it could be. I've lived for the moment, made new ties. I've been a grifter, left so many good women with goodbyes. I've had my cake and I ate it, never hesitated to take a little bit more. If they asked me to stay, I'd draw a picture of me walking out the door. To be a Mr. to a Mrs. in a state of married bliss is something I'd abhor. Now I want someone to adore. 'Cause as I get older, there's a weight on my shoulder, a feeling I just can't shake. Being loose and free isn't right for me, it's a mistake. I want love.
Harriet B. I want love to find me. What a cool track and a nice, vibey, upbeat way to start the day here on Studio Live today and Your Music Alive. Yeah, very catchy little ditty there from Harriet B. Hello to everyone. I know there's many of you there. I will say g'day to everyone as we go through the show. We've got 2 hours to hang out here, folks. If you're new around here, you don't know how this all works, I play 1 to 2 minutes of a bunch of songs. They're all linked in the description below. So if there's something that tickles your fancy, that takes you by surprise, or that just rocks your world, you can check that one out linked in the description down below. While you're down there, if you can do me a solid and hit the button that looks like that. If you hit the button that looks like that, that's cool, but you just scroll past. If you don't dig it, you don't have to. Like, not everyone needs to know your opinion of everything all the time. Sorry, I'm not speaking to anyone that's actually here. You all rule, you all rock, so thank you for your support. Up next, we have Qu'est-ce que c'est now. We played the first half of this song last week. This is part 2, and last week they said, oh, it's got a great ending. And I said, well, we're not going to hear the ending, so submit it again, and we'll play the second half. So that's exactly what Qu'est-ce que c'est did. So we're going to take it from the middle of this track. It is the second half of All That We Take. Qu'est-ce que c'est here on Your Music Live.
like I never let you in. Know enough to win with every spin. a Dalston mystery reality. I couldn't see what's there in front of me. And how do we get free from what holds you and me? And how do we escape when we take all that we take? And how do we get free? How do we get free from what holds you and me? You and me. And how do we escape? How do we escape when we take all that we take?
There you have it, all that we take. Qu'est-ce que c'est? And look, we don't want this to become every single time someone submits a song, they then submit the second half the second week. Would a little bit defeat the purpose. But the fact that they called out that it had a great, like, sway your arms, get your lighters in the air ending, and it did, I'm like, yeah, okay, we got to play it. We got to get it happening. Hello, Roxy Dog Music. Yeah, very cool stuff. Indeed. All righty, let us continue on. We got a track here from Paul Clegg, and he says, just a 2-minute song. I hope you will play. Maybe it's a bit pessimistic, though. You never know. It might get more than a couple of plays on YouTube from it. Created using Omosphere Solar 42 at the end and V Synth. And we're going to play it for you right here, right now on the show. Paul Clegg. Oh, it won't not. It's copying and it's bringing up the wrong link. One moment, please. Let me just do some behind the scenes fiddle in here, and we'll get the right one. I keep popping up my own show. Let's see. What have I done wrong here? Is that I've pasted Paul's link. Over mine. Okay, we've got this now. That didn't go well, but we're going to play this now. And now I will play the whole song as an apology for taking some time there. This is called Broken. This is Paul Clegg.
How can we escape destined to shine? Getting kinda late, still no sunshine. Look at the state of the mess we made. Now we are seeing the price we pay. It's breaking. No, it's broken. Yet still we will tell ourselves that it's not that bad. We're living a lie. It's so
How cool is that? Paul Clegg. Wow, taking us on a sonic journey there with Broken. I like that. Exactly. There isn't a harsh or sharp tone in that entire song. Very cool. I know it's very sort of like trippy and cool and vibey. That one, Paul Clegg. Thank you for sharing it. Look, and music, like there'll be some happy tunes, there'll be some sad tunes. Like music gives you emotions, doesn't it? It doesn't give them to you. It triggers them, and that's a good thing. And music can make you laugh and cry and be angry and be sad and every emotion in between. Up next, we have Three's A Crowd. Hi, Pete. This tune is more of a ballad, but picks up later in the track. As with all the tracks you've played, especially this one, vocals will elevate them. So if any of your viewers have any ideas and would like to add some, I'll send them the files to do as they wish, which is cool. I love it when folks do this. So yeah, if you hear this and you're hearing vocals in your head to this instrumental from Paul, then yeah, give him a shout and see if you can shout on his track. This is called Crying. How cool is that, right? And is that an offer from Amy Ballor to already to throw some vocals on it? Yeah, I can hear Amy wailing over the top of that one. Very cool. Well, Amy, let me know, and I can put you in touch with Paul if you would like to. I'd love to hear a vocalized version of that one. That would be super cool. Very nicely done. And the news here, the news on the wire here that's been chatted is the Cemetery Poet is going to be on Jade Starr's interview show this week, which is very cool because the Cemetery Poet has shared some very cool music on this very show. So you get to hear a little behind the scenes. Up next, we have Joe Ken Getz, who says, I lost my father when I was 14. Over the years, there are many loved ones who died suddenly. When my neighbour died of cancer, I decided to finish this song and dedicate it to all the loved ones who had to go much too early. My neighbour was an angel who will always be there for you when you needed someone. And he was a loving father. He had to leave his family much too early. This is Joe Ken Getz and A Sudden Moment.
A sudden moment, a final breath, a life is over, just like that. A heart stops beating, the eyes go cold, the blood stops running through the veins. Sometimes there's time to say goodbye. Sometimes it ends without a sign. The skin grows cold. Sometimes a cry. A silent instant. The rest in time. A peaceful sleep. Of life,
soul is free. That's the way things turn in life. Somehow it strikes you from behind. You're feeling down, you're feeling low. That's when a good one had to go. Your knees get weak.
Hitting you in the feels there, Joe, Ken Getz, and A Sudden Moment. What were we just talking about? Yeah, songs that that emote, and what a wonderful tribute to folks that Joe has lost. I know many of us have lost people, and I'll always say music's not going to solve it. It won't take the sorrow away. It won't remove the grief, but it certainly can help with the process. Music, I always say, when you're feeling absolutely terrible, music can make you feel okay. When you're feeling okay, good, great, euphoric. So it'll level you up. So music for the win. Especially independent music created by wonderful members of this community. And if you have a song that you would like to submit for a future show, there is a link down in the description, studiolivetoday.com/YML. And if you've never made a song, or if you're on the verge of completing songs and you're just chilling in the background, working and lurking, we have a big thing called Songtember coming up. I'll tell you about it a little later in the show. It is a Song in a Month challenge. It kicks off in less than a week's time, and it's going to be epically rad. Speaking of epically rad, our mate Daniel, he goes by the name Middle Suburbia, he says, this year, until then, I thought I'd share a couple... Oh, I missed the start of that. I'm still in the process of writing my new album, which comes out later this year. I thought that was a bit of a truncated start. I thought I'd share a couple of deep cuts from some of my previous albums and EPs, such as this one from my last album, Fragile State, entitled Thrill of the Chase. It's a song about someone who is relentlessly driven by something and caught in a fast-paced cycle of seeking connection and success, often feeling like they are perpetually chasing something just out of reach. It is Middle Suburbia and Thrill of the Chase.
Got a ticket in my pocket, that stamp maybe later. Tinfoil halo, radio elevator. You move like a rumor in a borrowed dress. Slick as a coupon, sticky like Success City Post. Pocket change rattles like a drum. I'm following the breadcrumb beat until the morning's numb. Clock hand snapping like a camera's grin. Every half-truth's perfume sticks to my skin. It's the thrill of the chase, lips on a map. We're running through alleys with a paper cap. Flash of a grin, darkness on my face. Oh baby, I'm a hound for the thrill of the chase. It's the thrill of the chase. You bought a moonlight for a pawn shop wink. Sell me your secrets in grocery store ink. My shoes are improvised, souls full of songs. I steal the chorus and you sing along. You're a postcard from a city I never knew. Folded in my coat with a compass that points to you. Crows in the windows give me worrisome smiles. I trade my better angels for a pocket full of miles. It's the thrill of the chase, lips on the map.
Wow. Dynamics, vibes, cool beat, great vocals, and I love the melody line in that one with the like the little semitones, sort of creating some nice sort of seventh chords, and yeah, really well done. Well, that's cool. Keep sharing these deep cuts until that new album drops, Middle Suburbia, because that one was rad. Hashtag Songtember. Look, yeah, it'll probably will be. It'll probably be that we'll use for the Play My Fire beat. That's coming up in just a little while. Yeah, what a great hook. Hello, by the way. Let's do the whip around. Let's say g'day to everyone who's here. Roxy Dog Music, g'day to you. Jose Fina Pop, Thomas Christ, our wonderful moderator. Gordon Lee Weaver, PSC. Is that a mate Gino there? Amy Ballor, Synth Fidel, Gregory O'Sullivan. Hello to you. Ashley HM is here, as is Michelle. He also is known as Zedland Band. Micah Dawn Genese here. Gordon Lee Weaver, Chalk Brook Music, our mate Bruce. Louis is here. Hello, Louis. The one and only cemetery poet. Mark Bro, sup bro, hope you're doing well. And if I've missed you, there's Jade Stir and Frank Mastrocola as well. Eric Boy is in the house, as well as Harriet Boy. We've got an Eric Boy. And if I've missed you, don't mean I don't love you. It means there's just lots of you. So keep chatting in the chat, and I'll call you out if you say something funny or cool. As I've said in the past, the only time I won't give someone a shout out is when they specifically ask me for a shout out. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I'm just a dick like that. Robbie Wood is not a dick. He's a great instrumentalist and great music creator. He says an instrumental to move down the line with. It's called Heading to a Sunny Land. Melty feel. What a great word to describe it. Melty. Yeah, it is. It's kind of all, it does. It all melds and melts together with some cool vibes there. I mean, come on. B3, slide guitar, and those like draw them. How cool are they? And the brush drums. Yeah, the tasty. Tasty. That's some tasty fish. Good stuff there from our friend Robbie Wood. And yeah, you can check out him and all of the other artists we play down in the description below, including this next one, Beta Gamma. Haven't made any songs in BandLab in a few years. I decided to come back and make a Brazilian funk style beat. This is my first time making funk. Even so, I wouldn't expect it to be flawless, but I tried my very best to make it sound. Let's just say BandLab Studio isn't very flexible when you're making a funk without a subscription. Without further ado, here's my song. It is Funk Swinger by Beta Gamma. Let's bonk it up. Fonked all the way. Fonking amazing. Insert other comment about fonk. I did not know what fonk was until I did this show about 2 years ago. Someone said, hey, I made a fonk track. And I'm like, do you mean funk? And they're like, I absolutely do not. I mean fonk. And I'm like, okay. You learn things, don't you? You learn things doing this sort of thing. Let's keep the vibes going with Null for Me. It's a progressive house track produced in Fruity Loop Studio in 2025. My first ever serious EDM track that I found good enough to release. The title refers to an era where this type of music was mainstream. It says POV, it's 2013. Going all the way back to the dark ages, 12 years ago of 2013. This is Null for Me. Quite a rad beat and the fuzzy bass sounding good. And as Louis probably correctly corrects me, null frame, not null for me. Whenever people, when you're spelling things with numbers, I always get a little, it's like Kesha, but she's like Ke $ ha. Yeah, that was very cool. So thank you for sharing that. Null frame. I will remember. I will remember the 21st night of Songtember. Yeah, Songtember is your code word. If you don't know why people are putting hashtag Songtember in the chat, it is because that is a code word for our Play My Fire beat. What I do is I throw anyone who puts hashtag Songtember, not plus, just hashtag. Yeah, be careful with your things. Or you can put that in. It won't do anything, Bruce, but you can do that. Then you will go to the drawer. We'll spin a wheel, and if it lands on you, we will play your song. That'll be coming up in just a couple of tracks' time. Before then, we have our mate Michelle, also known as Zland Band. This is a tune called Nothing More to Add, a musical merry-go-round and a premiere to boot. So brand new music from Michelle. Let's jump on over and take a listen on Your Music Live. See, what Michelle knows is that when you're submitting a song on Your Music Live, it's got to go a long way in the 2 minutes that I give you to listen to it. So very good stuff. Nothing more to add. Well, I don't think you could add much more to that because you got strings, you got wonderful sounding guitars, you got some very cool percussion in there. Very cool stuff. I know. Get them a sync deal. That was very, very good indeed. Round of the pause. Hashtag Songtember. CC. Hashtag Songtember. I'll give you one more song's worth of time to get your hashtag Songtembers in the chat. We're going to play some Frederick Foxtrot. What a cool name for an artist. This is a drum and bass collab between US-based modular synthesis Frederick Foxtrot and German beatmaker Break Error. Break Error's raw beat breaks and bass stems were arranged and mixed with additional synth work by Frederick Foxtrot, released on 2.5-inch floppy disk, opening for Vince Clarke in Brooklyn, Depeche Mode, Yaz and Erasure. How cool is all that? Released on a floppy disk. Old school. Love it. Let's give it a spin. Yes, definitely has QB the Penguin kind of vibes, an artist we used to play on the show quite often. Very cool, very old school, very nicely done. Reminded me of Macworld 1990. We were just starting to be able to record digital. Yeah, it takes me back too, to the old demo scene days of yore, which, very, very relevant that it was released on floppy disk. Are we going to do the draw? Yeah, I reckon that would be a great backdrop. Some great music to have in the background while we do this giveaway. We've got 19 entries in there. You got about 5 seconds if you want to put hashtag Songtember in the chat. And then we're going to hit this button and spin the wheel. It's going to be frantic. It's going to be rad. Good luck, everybody. Woo! All the names are spinning by me. Don't know where it's going to land. Gonna be Alexander Dean Francis. He has such a long name it could barely fit the rhyme. All right, Alexander is your winner. Congratulations. If you didn't win, don't go crying into your cornflakes too soon because we're going to do this again in the third set. So the third set of music is going to be a happening thing. And if you hang around long enough, you might just win then. So Alexander, you know what to do, mate. All you need to do is in plain text right here in the chat, let me know artist name, platform name, name of track. And every time I put my finger up there, my autofocus kicks in. So I won't do that again. Yes, congratulations to Alexander. Alexander, not Graham Bell, Dean Francis, but also has the names. No, Bongtember's a different time. That's where you sit around intending to write, record and release a song. And then you get to October and you're like, man, I spaced. Didn't do my song, but I had a good time. All right, while we wait for Alex, let's play this next track from Death Meets. There you go. A demo song I'm working on for my thrash metal project. Still working on getting these good enough. I hope y'all enjoy. By the way, thrash metal, when you roll your R's, makes it sound even more hardcore, just so you know. This is Death Meets and Chosen Imprisonment. little thrashy goodness there with Death Meets here on your Music Live. It was a minute 49 and I faded it at minute 42. Come on, Johns. That's just unnecessary. Sorry, didn't realise it was about to end. The winner of our Play My Fire beat was our mate Alexander Dean Francis, and Alexander Dean Francis has selected very appropriately a track which is their 2015 Songtember. 2015. Yeah, it's 2015, 10 years ago. Their 2025 Songtember entry, they said, was attempting to do a retro 70s style song with lots of harmonies, super cheesy, and a cross between Rich Girl and Mr. Blue Sky, but obviously not as good as either. I think it came out okay, and feedback is most welcome. They said that back then. Maybe it's still welcome. Who knows? But it's really very, very fitting because we used hashtag Songtember, and this is Alexander's Songtember track. We're going to play it for you right now. It is called She's Got That Smile.
She's so fine, she's so pretty. God knows why she wants to hang with me. Hang with me. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. She's so kind, she's so witty. Laughs at my jokes only out of pity. Out of pity. But I don't mind. I don't mind. What was she drinking? Thinking that I am the perfect man. Yes, I am. She's so kind, she's so giving, makes my sad, sad life so worth living, so worth living. She lights my day, baby, she's got that smile, driving me totally wild, shining like stars for miles and miles and miles. Baby, she's got that glow, hits me wherever I go, melting me from head down to my toes. She's got style, she's got grace, people's
Very cool stuff there. I do remember that track from Songtember last year, and it definitely has that, especially Mr. Blue Sky, definitely has that kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? Very cool stuff. And look, let's talk about slaps.com, shall we? About a year ago, people were saying, oh, DistroKid's going to discontinue slaps.com. It's still there. It's still able to be used. And the cool thing is that you can see I've already thrown fire on this track. Yeah, very ELO, wasn't it? I've already thrown fire on this track, but you can throw some fire and it'll actually pop it up there. You can leave comments. I've probably commented on this way back when. Yeah, look, we got folks that commented on it there. And sharing is super simple too. So all I had to do is click that copy link and put that in the description because DistroKid are wonderful, and they are the ones who run the platform at theslaps.com. They also allow you to release your music to the world. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to DistroKid. If you're an independent artist or a creator, did you know that for as little as $24.99 per year, you can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums using DistroKid. And the good news is you can even save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan just by using the link up there or down in the description. And the cool thing is, a lot of people have been saying to me lately, oh, but I want to put my songs on Bandcamp, or I want to release YouTube videos. But guess what? You can do that too. Why not have all? Why not put all your eggs in all the baskets instead of just in one? And what DistroKid lets you do is get out there to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, you name it. You go there. It's a really good service. I've been using it for nearly a decade now, and since well before they were a sponsor of this show and this channel. So thank you to DistroKid for supporting your music live. Up next, our favourite chip tune creator, Cannibal Wren. They said, I've been super busy lately, so just decided to flip the melodies from Lover's Duet because I'm like super evil and stuff. Yeah, cool. You know what? If you steal them from yourself, or even if you're borrowing from others, it's still cool. It's music. We dig it. We appreciate it. I've got the same problem that I'm having here before with the links. Right, let's go. I'm using a slightly different setup here. So if I'm a little stumbling over things today, you know why. Let's play this one, Cannibal Wren, Lover's Duet, Leitmotiv Test. here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, I think Cannibal Wren is continuing. It's almost as if practice makes progress, right? Very good stuff. Hello, Frederick Foxtrot. We just played your track. It was rad, and you have a very cool name, Frederick Foxtrot. I just love to say it. Frederick Foxtrot. I'm going to say it again and again. Hello, Frederick Foxtrot. Very cool. Yeah, it's absolute whiz with all of that chip tuney kind of gear. And we appreciate him and all the artists in the first set. Hey, guess what? The bad news is we've come to the end of the first set. The good news is we've got 2 more sets of amazing indie music to rock your world. We only had just the one single solitary cover song submission. So we're going to close out the first set with a cover from who else but old mate Jonathan Linton, a deep cut cover of one of his favourite albums. I'm going to say no more. You're just going to have to experience it with me right now. The mastery that is Jonathan Linton. How cool is that? Yeah, Tangent Tears cover there by Jonathan Linton. And as I always say when we play a Jolene cover, the only challenge is if I play too much of it, I get pinged for copyright. So he does such a good job of reproducing in his own style. I'm not saying he's just doing it, but yeah, he does such a great job with the instrumentation, and he's just got such an amazing voice. And I love his selection of songs. He goes after those songs, those deep cuts, those tracks that the rest of us go, nah, too hard. We throw it straight in the too hard basket. He picks it up, dusts it off, and does it anyway. Right? Yeah, he does. He has an amazing voice, and haven't seen the live performances, but I love seeing him performing live. I think he lives in, I'm going to mess this up, is it Thailand? He lives somewhere in sort of in Asia Pacific area, and yeah, you see him playing out Taiwan maybe. You see him playing out at clubs and places, and it's very cool. He does, and he's actually a great. He creates great reggae music too, his own original reggae songs. Anyway, enough. It is Taiwan. Thank you, Thomas Christ. Yes, Taiwan. Taiwan or Taipei. Depends who you're talking to as to what they insist that you call it. All right, let's move on. That is our first set of music. Thank you. Big round of applause, if you don't mind, to all the great artists. We're going to pause quickly here and then just say one thing. Go down to the description, find all those great artists, and hit the thumbs up button while you're down there. You can also check out our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, and you can find ways to support me and the channel here. Thank you to Ashley HM for your recent donation via PayPal. You rule. Thank you to Gordon Lee Weaver, your recent donation. You rule. I know that I've had some others, and I always reach out and say thank you directly. So thank you, all of those. If you're a patron, thank you. Join me at studiolivetoday.com/Patreon. You can become a member of the channel. Then you get to hang out with all the cool kids afterwards at the members only after party straight after this show. So that is the ways that you can do this. And of course, you can always use the super chats and the super stickers and the super thanks and the super whatever else they added to YouTube these days. So thank you, everybody, for all your support. Let us carry on and crack on. Turns into cack on. We will not do that, but we'll carry on with the second set of amazing tunes. I'm going to kick off with our mate from Down Under. It's Clint, it's Phantom Agents, some rock pop for your ear holes. Let's give it a spin to kick us off in style. Your Music Live, set 2. Great stuff there from Phantom Agents to kick us off with a little bit of pep in our step for the second set here on Your Music Live. Thank you to Clint for sharing that one. Let's go to our next track. It is John W. Adams. And John W. Adams says, "Nothing to say." This is a track called Don't Wake Me. Let's have a listen.
Please don't wake me if my fingers are twitching. I'm dreaming of playing a song that's bitchin'. Standing on stage, watching them dance, pointing, cheering at me without Don't wake me, don't wake me, let me play. Just don't wake me. It's all much too fresh. Facing a crowd with my guitar and flash.
Very cool stuff. Yes, and the album art definitely fits the vibe pretty darn well as well. Good stuff there, John W. Adams. Love the pick on the head too. How cool is that? And who hasn't just chilled back, like virtually hugging their guitar? I've definitely felt the coolness of my guitar's neck on my chest as I lay relaxing in bed. Okay, we're getting a little bit creepy now. Quick, play another song before Pete starts declaring his love for his Taylor. All right, Frank Mastrocola says, "Hi Pete, I wrote, recorded and played the instruments all in GarageBand. It's 5 minutes 39, so if you start at 3 minutes, you can get the message. The song is about Show Me Where My America Has Gone." Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live.
And the world will be our jewelry someday. 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 I saw a TV piece the other day, and a robot was the teacher. It's weird to see and hear this electronic creature. Our children don't need robots who lack warmth and understanding. We got thousands of teachers, all human, loving and caring. Someone please show me where my America is gone. I'm shook up by my America's going wrong. I see it, it's getting clearer now that it's all a grifter's con. From the east to the west, all across the U.S. Everybody's distressed. Someone please show me where my America has gone.
Now that's an anthem, my friend. That's something that we should be playing. Forget your bombs bursting in air. That's the true spirit of what it's all about. And I've made a pact with myself to go on fewer rants and just let wonderful artists like Frank and his music do the talking. So let it be said that not just the US, my friend, unfortunately, run around the world. But the only thing I will say to that is you got two choices. I say this all the time. You curl up in the fetal position, rocking back and forth, saying this isn't happening, or you spread as much love and joy and creativity into the world, which is why we're here together doing this show. Galileo Chateau. Hi, Pete. Incarnate was born from an idea that quickly became a creature. It was a very organic process. Long live YML and long live Peter Johns. Please begin at 1:08 and play to around 2:45. That's very specific. I like it. Thanks a gazillion, sincerely, Galileo Chateau. So we're going to kick this one off around the 1:08 mark. And we don't have a blank screen, though. I didn't know who this was when I first saw it because I'm not used to there actually being an image. But I like this image. So good job, Joel. All right, let's take a listen.
What is it that I discovered? Keep it straight. No motion to the promotion. Keep it in check. Check it again and again. Checkmate. Trying to survive on as little as possible. I think they call it minimalism.
Galileo Chateau. Very cool stuff indeed, as always. And look, I stopped it right at 2:45. Who knew? What time? I wasn't even watching the clock. Yeah, I've got a feeling. See, I do this show, just a little behind the curtain stuff. I do this show starting at 8:30 a.m. So I've sort of just got up, had my coffee, had my Wheat Bix, and then we're off and running. I've got a feeling that if I did a late night version of YML, Galileo Chateau's music might take on a whole new feel. Just saying. All right, Randy Matson is up next, and they say 3-month submerged patrol in the Mediterranean. My most viewed music video with over 34,000 views to date. Nice one. Video includes actual pictures taken of boat and crew. Wow. Well, yeah. Hopefully, 3 months wasn't like the 6 months in a leaky boat, like the tune from. Who was the Crowded House? Before Crowded House? Okay. The reference wasn't going to work anyway. Let's play this one. It's called Submarine Song, Randy Matson on Your Music Live.
Dive, dive. Dive, dive. Will we go bobbing in the waves? Hell no, we'll ride below the waves in a big black thing we call a submarine. While back home, folks are living out their wishes. We're out here chasing little bitty fishes in a 4-finned underwater fighting machine. Well, there's missile boats, the deterrent kind, and fast attacks that hunt and find, with crews that are by far the Navy's best. We trust our lives with but a few, only submarine qualified will do, with proven right to wear the dolphins on their chest. Will we go bobbing in the waves? Hell no, we'll ride below the waves in a big black thing we call a submarine. And while back home, folks are living out their wishes, we're out here chasing little bitty fishes in a 4-finned underwater
fighting machine. If a man walked up to them and said, "What's it like to be a bubblehead?" most submariners proud to stand and say, "Now we're out here to do our chore, keeping enemies from our native shore, protecting freedom, family, and friends of the USA."
Who would have thought you could write a country song about submarines? Just goes to show you can mix your genres and your topics really well. Was anyone else a little disturbed by the number of folks smoking cigarettes? Yeah. We're trapped in this like underwater, like tiny little metal enclosed area. Let's light them up, lads. It was the 80s or the 70s, or I don't want to age Randy out too much. It was a different time. You are an ex-submariner. Ex-submariner, Royal Australian Navy. Well, thank you for your service, my friend, and thank you to everyone. I've mentioned it before, I have very mixed feelings towards it. Obviously, I would much prefer it if there was no conflict and no wars and no defence and military required. I think everyone would be that way, but because there is, I do really appreciate those that choose to serve and make the sacrifice for us. All right, let's continue on with our next track. Comes to us from Nathan, and Nathan says, "Hi Pete, this is an original new alternative metal song. I just made an album, and this is one of the tracks. I wanted to make the album more 90s, 2000s sound possible. Hope you like it." Very cool stuff. It is called Hold the Line, and we're going to play it for you right now on Your Music Live.
Out in the square, eyes full of dust. They feed on fear, then ask for your trust. I read the fine print, saw the trap. A clean little lie with a bloodstained map. Spin it faster, make it pretty. Cut the truth till it fits the city. Spin it faster, hear it crack. One hot breath, then we head back. Hold the line, hold the line. Keep your head and keep your mind. Hold the line, hold the line. We don't sleep, we don't die. Hold the line, hold the line. Let the old machine unwind. Hold the line, hold the line. We still move, we still rise. They want your name if the blame gets loud. Want you silent in the cheering crowd. Want you quiet when the walls fall down. Want your soul while you're losing your mind. Spin it faster, make it sweet, till the floor moves under your feet. Spin it faster, watch it glow. Then the dark will let you know. Hold the line, hold the line. Keep your head and keep your mind. Hold the line, hold the line. We don't sleep, we don't die. Hold the line, hold the line. Let the old machine unwind. Hold the line, hold the line. We still move, we still rise.
Oh, it's one of those tracks where you can't. It's hard to find a spot to turn it down. All I'll say to you is, whoa, yeah. Go and check it out, because that's 2 minutes of the 3 minutes 42, and it's one of those tracks where, look, you could say I don't know. I'm trying to think of how you could say that wasn't rad. Like, if you're not nodding your head and like rocking out to that, I don't know what to tell you, because that was just outstanding. So good stuff indeed. Thank you, Alexander Dean Francis. You are so, so kind. 20 quid. That's quite the kind and generous donation. I appreciate you big time. Alexander Dean Francis, one of those folks who's been around this community for a long time. He's a member. He's very generous and donates to the cause. And he's not... he's not someone that you'll see all the time just like making comments, but he's always there. And I feel that. And a big shout out to folks, Alexander and folks like Alexander, who aren't necessarily here like chatting and in the front line all the time, but I know you're there, and you're the cogs, you're the wheels that keep this freaking Your Music Live show and Studio Live Today channel turning. So thank you for that. Have a good night. Alrighty. So that was our mate Nathan D'Souza, who's been, is it Nathan D'Souza? Nathan Souza? He's been sharing music for quite a while here on the channel, but he's going by NHN with this latest release. Let us continue on with another wonderful creator and a wonderful member of our community, and that's Phono Brainer. And Phono Brainer says the following. Hi, Pete. This song is about Saturn, which is the original Lord of the Rings and the concerts they play there, and their favourite game, Reggae Opera. Does it answer the question, what exactly did Major Tom disappear to? Thanks for your consideration, and thanks for all you do for this awesome community. As much as I like a slow build, you might want to start around 55 seconds. Okay, he knows what we do around here, and he knows that we're going to get a couple of minutes. So we'll cue this one up at the 55-second mark, and we will spin it in to action until it pauses. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. YouTube is buffering. Hold the line. Hold the line. We will hear Phono Brainer now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Phono Brainer with some exceptionally rad vibes on that one. Very, very good stuff indeed. Yeah, the organ worked a treat, didn't it? Very cool stuff. Yeah, wah guitar, had some Hammond in there. Yeah, it just all came together very, very nicely. The last Manthrix space opera of Saturn. Yeah, of course. Good stuff indeed. Up next, we have Red. And Red says, so far, this is about realizing exactly what the problem is, but learning to grow the stones to face it. I've been gaining confidence singing. I've always been embarrassed of my voice and still am. I'm learning my ranges. I've been struggling to get this finished, but I'm so very proud of this so far. It's almost finished, but I don't know how long it'll take. I'm sorry, it's only a rough recording for now. You know what? That's what we like to hear around here and see around here is folks that are just getting out there and doing their thing. So yeah, welcome to the community and welcome to what we all go through, that self-doubt, that imposter syndrome that we all have. But I swear, if you keep going, practice makes progress. And what a time to do it, because Songtember is just around the corner. Let's give this one a spin. This is Red and Beethoven's Chord.
I have been wasting my time and organization skills. All of the plans I've killed. Oh, multiple chances. I still haven't learned a thing. I have been teaching my brain to say what is on my mind. Not always be so kind. How I imagine you see me. I've abandoned my heart and soul. I've become spineless and lost myself. I need routines. You don't need to explain. You've ostracized. Who cares? Repair. You've ostracized. You've ostracized. I spent too many years trying to be somebody else.
Love it. Very, very cool stuff. Yes, cool, unique. Yes, our mate Scott Borthwick with that baritone voice. Very cool stuff indeed. Yeah, really like it. And such an organic, original sound. That's the thing. You're probably going through what a lot of us go through, which is like, but my music doesn't sound like everyone else's. Guess what? That ain't a weakness. That's a strength. And the only thing I'd say is, like most of us, when you first start mixing, your vocals are probably too low in the mix. And that's probably just a confidence thing. A little compression on there, boost those puppies up a bit, and that song is going to sound rad. So yeah, please join us for Songtember and make another song. Why not? Up next, we have The Difference, and The Difference says, hi, I'm Kevin, Roxy Dog Music from The Difference. Love the show. We've been working on this for several months, recorded in our digital analog hybrid studio. There's a special song that reflects on the near-death experience back in 2021 when I spent 8 months in hospital and rehab. The song reflects on that time and how God chose to save me when it looked like there was no hope. Not that I deserved to be saved or why he chose to save, I don't know, but I'll be forever grateful. Because of this experience, this simple, ordinary things in life are now so much more vivid and important now than ever, like breathing, walking, being with friends and families, and making music. This song documents that journey. The song is made to give hope and encouragement to those going through dark times. It is called You Save Me, The Difference, here on your Music Live.
You hold my hand
sneak a little bit of guitar solo in there, didn't I? Very cool stuff indeed. And yeah, as Thomas says, yeah, a little bit in excess. That's a deep cut, especially for you, Thomas. Naming a Australian band, but yeah, like I know Thomas knows his music, but very cool stuff. Yeah, excellent production there, and yeah. You've made something very cool out of what sounds like it was a very rough situation for you. So thank you for sharing that, because sharing songs that are actually sort of more personal and more from the heart and soul can be a tough thing to do. And that was really well done indeed. I think I said g'day. In Excess was just in Pittsburgh. Wowzers. Maybe that's why it's front of mind for Thomas as well. Yeah, really well put together. Hello, Shorefoot Stumble, by the way, Matt, over there in Perth. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, are you a Freo fan? Are you an AFL fan, mate? Freo looking pretty hard to beat this season, I must say. Be interesting. By the way, if you're wondering, this is the Adelaide Crows. They were established in 1990, and I thought I'd support my footy team coming into the footy finals, so wearing my Adelaide Crows shirt. And I like this design. I like the old retro stripes on the sleeve style. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it hashtag Crows. There you go, Bruce. You better hang around to the third set, mate, because you're already in. We will do hashtag Crows, because why not? All right, they were pretty big here. Yeah, okay. Nice. Yeah, they had, I think because they had Never Tear Us Apart and I Need You Tonight. They had a lot of great songs from back in the day, and still kicking around now, obviously, without their former frontman, Michael Hutchence, who unfortunately left us too early, like is the case with many folks. Up next, we have Nakunata 98. I was so depressed, I wrote something about it. It's what you do. Again, it's what music can help you with. This is called Why Listen. So I would say it just like wraps around you. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Just like the and such a wide, lush mix as well. Well, again, apologies. Sorry to hear that you're depressed, but you know what? Sometimes that, therapeutic goodness comes out of the times when we're at our lowest. And yeah, I know I've written some of my best music when I'm really angry or really sad or really despondent, and yeah, it just comes out in the music and creates something different. I'm not saying that, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you have to be poor and you have to be depressed and you have to be an artist, and it's like, I don't particularly agree agree with that. But I definitely think you can leverage some of those feelings and turn them into a positive by creating cool music. Rock Sphere's next, a thrash metal song influenced by 80s Metallica, Sepultura, Slayer, etc. This is Rock Sphere out of Germany and Make My Day.
Don't you play it up with me when it's great to see. As low as you could go, a coward's find the show. Your knife's still in my back, the scars from your attack. Just won't you get out of my way, and you would make my day. You know you can't break me. No, not you. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way and shut up, make my day. Out of my way and shut up, make my day. I'm here, I survive, and I'm still alive. How did you dare to break what you can't repair? To all these so-called friends who wait just to see you fall. Just won't you get out of my way, and you would make my day. You know you can't break me.
Agree, Costa.
No.
The dry vocals really work well, like without a heap of reverb or delay on them, and it sort of matches the tight energy of the guitars. That definitely very Metallica-y with the complete like stops. Gary Hubbs does that really well as well in his music, and yeah, just like going from full to stop, and those dynamics, very cool. Yeah, very 80s. You could the 80s Metallica, the Metallica with the long sort of curly hair of all the band were just like, yeah. Totally. Good stuff indeed there from Rock Sphere. Hey, it's our last song of the first half. No, the second period. Whatever. It's our last song of this set. We're going to have a big third set coming up. We're going to do another Play My Fire beat. We're going to play all of your indie tunes. And then after we're done, we're going to stay here, hang out, and enjoy the after party, which will be coming up straight after the show. And if you're a member, you can come along to it. If you're not a member, check out the membership. It's just $2 a month. You can press the member button down below. While you're down in the description, if you do me a couple of solids, you could hit the thumbs up button. You can check out all of the wonderful artists that we've played on this particular show, and you can check out our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. If you're not already releasing your music with DistroKid, I don't know what to tell you, except go and do it. Save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. Link up there and in the description. Up next, and finally on this set, we have Naloquat, who says, "Hi Pete, I'm sorry to bother you with Rehydrated Raisin again, but the part where you left off is right where the real jazz chords and a new refreshing chord progression will settle in. Just a little bit later. And one last thing, I've chopped up the song right where you left off, so you wouldn't have to go through the trouble of trying to retrace where you left off." Now that's commitment and dedication. I appreciate and give much props to that, to save me the time. So this is a Rehydrated Raisin, Pete's Leftovers from Naloquat. Let's jump in and take a listen. Well, there you have it. See, I gave respect to the effort that was put into that to be able to do a very special. It kind of reminds me of our mate Kronk Song, who does the 2-minute YML mixes. So he pushes me to play at least 2 minutes because he knows sometimes I will fade it earlier than that. So he makes his special. See, if you go to effort for me, I'll go to effort for you. It's just the way it works. It's all reciprocation. Yes, it's not. We're never paid to play around here, but if you go to some effort, you put the effort in, you get it in return. It's like when people do songs that are 2 minutes of just guitar solos, so they can get a guitar solo played. Looking at you, Eric B. Though you're probably in bed because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK. All righty. Thank you so much to all the wonderful artists. Let's give a round of applause to the great artists in the second set. We've got a big third set coming up. We're going to do another Play My Fire beat. I'm going to give away some memberships. We're going to have a rad old time. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up, I haven't checked the like count, but I'm hoping that we're up near 50. Otherwise, Tremor Bear will be very unhappy. He's one of our users, one of our great community members. And I always like to say that I think Tremor Bear will get really angry if we don't get 50 likes on the show at least. I don't know, not based on any facts whatsoever. I just use it as an idle threat. Hello to, who did I see sneak in there? It's Sean Chandler. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well. Alrighty. So hang around. 51. Oh, we're already at 51. There you go. Sweet. Yeah, let's get up to 61. Scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Doesn't work on all body parts. Yeah. Be careful with that. Always ask permission before you scratch anyone's anything. All right, let's play some more music. We'll kick off our third and final set of epic tunes with the very epic Ashley H.M. And she says, hey there, Pete. Here's a new track from me, an instrumental this time about a new frontier with me and the world with going into the unknown. I also draw the artwork. Love your show. Ta, Ashley H.M., a.k.a. Alicia. Let's take a look and a listen at Ashley's new frontier. Very cool. Nicely done, Ashley. Woo! Very different. But as soon as I sort of heard the piano at the start, I'm like, is this going to be an Ashley tune without guitar? And then, nope, lo and behold, the guitar kicks in. Very cool stuff indeed. A cool way to start off our third set as well. If you don't know, Ashley is an amazing photographer and 3D designer also. Yeah, that artwork is rad. Really, really good stuff. Look at that. Sweet. Yeah, nice. Nice stuff. Very cool. Yeah, it's fun. A lot of folks have lots of different artistic things. I sort of look at myself and I'm like, I don't draw well. I can't paint. I don't do craft. I don't knit. I don't like music's kind of my thing. I guess a little bit of design because I've basically been forced to become a bit of a designer, just doing thumbnails and images and promo stuff for this channel. But yeah, it blows me away when people are like, oh yeah, I make this music. I also knit quilts. And I'm like, what? Or like our friend Samantha Edge here in Adelaide, who like she's this great artist and like great musician, and then she does like these amazing like ceramic art and all this other stuff. And yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Alrighty, let us play our next song. This one comes to us from Raul Nieves, who says, "Hi Pete, presenting today a remake of a song written by Los Hombros Sin Ley about 2 years ago. Improved the production a bit. Hope you all enjoy it." And if you don't know, Los Hombros Sin Ley is one of Raul Nieves's musical projects. So it's redoing his own song. Let's give it a spin. It is called Mañana Ya Vendrá. Your Music Live.
Sintiéndote llorar, mirando al horizonte, hacia el inquieto mar. Son las cosas que pasan, no se pueden evitar. Solo quiero que sepas que mañana ya vendrá. Levanto la mirada, tu rostro lleno de verdad. Los recuerdos no se borran, solo crecen con la edad. Algún día nos veremos.
Raul Nieves, really cool stuff there from Raul. And yeah, Raul Nieves, we've been playing Los Hombros Sin Ley, which Trevor Bear, thank you for the translation, Lawless Men, has been sharing his music for a long time. And I love hearing, again, this always sounds a bit like a backhanded kind of compliment, but when Raul was first sharing music, the talent was there, the great musical songwriting was there, the production just needed some work. Be 100% honest, and Raul would say the same thing. And seeing the progress in his mixing and mastering and production work over the last probably 3 to 4 years that we've been playing his tracks, it warms the cockles, because it's like it takes something that was already good and that it was great, and now it's just amazing. And this is what I love. This is why I do this. This is why I get up in the morning, is that I want to see that progression of folks. And people should be getting better than me. Raul's productions are better than mine now, and that's fabulous. They probably always were. All right, good stuff indeed. All right, see you later, Red. Thank you for sharing your song. Yeah, keep working on it. And you did have a question about the after party. Yeah, the after party is usually just me ranting. I have thought about the idea of opening it up and letting folks that are members jump on. I don't know if anyone would want to. Maybe I'll ask today when we do the after party and see if people would want to do that. We could do like a big Zoom Skype call kind of thing and have a chat with folks. Yeah. All right. Let us move on to our next song. This comes to us from Dempsey, who has shared this song over on slaps.com. It Ain't Safe is a dark, swaggering, alternative hip-hop track about an Irish hitman hunting down a man who owes debt to the mafia. The hired gun always finds his man. It blends gangster rap attitude with outlaw alternative rock vibe. We recorded in the practice space in 2 takes, live, all together, right into Reaper. Vocals was laid down after in a separate session. So you better have my money. It ain't safe. Love it. Love it. Love a good story to get started here. All right, let's give this one a spin. Dempsey and It Ain't Safe.
Yeah, comes that new joint. Y'all can get it. This is how I drive around town. Sawed-off shotgun sitting in my lap, wearing a trench coat. with a body bag, toe tag, and gangsta I am. Forget about the son of Sam. I'm that Irish rage, and you dug your own grave. Don't think I won't find you. Hiding at your girl's house, it ain't safe. You better have my money. It ain't safe. You better have my money. It ain't safe. You better have my money. Rolling down the street, my six four. Rolling down the street, my Vic. I'm checking off my list. I'm about to have some fun, cause I'm a hired gun. You gonna give me that money? Quit all this running, sonny. You should've made bet you can't pay. And you about to see it my way. Don't think I won't find you. Hiding at your mama's house, it ain't safe. You better have my money. It ain't safe. You better have my money. It ain't safe. You better have my money. Come on. Welcome on home.
Yeah, don't go borrowing no money from this dude. I agree with you, Frank. Very cool stuff, and I love the organic like band playing in a room, just doing it, laying it down straight into the door. Again, what a great mix for recording live, for just going straight in. Sounded really cool, really fresh, really organic. Excellent stuff indeed. It ain't safe. Kind of reminds me of the Fun Lovin' Criminals. Remember they had that song Scooby Snacks, but they also had other sorts of songs that was it was basically like gangster alt rock rap. And it was cool. Up next, it is time for your weekly dose of Makis Paradisopoulos. Hello, Pete. Another long improvisation, this time called Corridor of Echoes. This was shot just after midnight with a new background setup. Nothing fancy, just 2 blankets for colour correction. I think you're going to love the part from 8 minutes 37 when it gets busier. Have fun. 8 minutes 37. All right, let's cue this up and take a listen. Makis Paradisopoulos. That is cool. Like using the volume pedal to get that like slow attack on a guitar. I couldn't do it. I don't have the timing. I don't have the skills. I don't have the patience to learn. But I love hearing it. And I love watching Bacchus shredding on his guitar there. Hello, Sylvie. I didn't see you sneak in there. You must have come in the side entrance. Good to see you, as always. Thanks for being here, every person. So we are going to use hashtag Crows. Yeah, my footy team, the Adelaide Crows. So hashtag Crows, CROWS. You can put that in the chat right now. You will go in to Play My Fire Beat, and if your name is chosen at random, you get to have a song played on the show. You get to choose what song you would like us to play of yours on the show. No waiting, no fuss, no muss. You could put hashtag crowd, but hashtag Crows is better, Trevor Bear. Alrighty, there was a big crowd at the Crows. It was like 51,000 people. It was a sellout for the final game, and the Crows won, and it made sure that they finished in the top 6 and will play in the finals in a couple of weeks' time. Exciting stuff. Sorry, Joe. Joe Glenn came back and she's like, bloody hell, Pete's still talking about the bloody sport. Can't he just stay in your lane, Johns? Talk about music. And stop doing accents. I don't sound like that. All right, let's continue on. And play this one from Similar Row. This is some stargazing. You can see the Milky Way from here. That actually, like, giving me, like, goosebumps, actually sending, like, shivers up my spine listening to that, because it's got that kind of, that ominous, creepy vibe in the best possible way. Yeah, excellent. Cool. Yeah, exactly. Cool sound palette. Good stuff all around, indeed. Hey, are we ready to spin? That's going to be some good music as the backdrop. This could be the most tense spin that wheel ever. Let's fire it up, shall we? Are we ready? Are we ready? Ooh. Good luck, everyone. Let's spin the wheel. Oh, the tension. The tension. Oh, yeah. Joe and Barry, Glenn, Joe. Karma has been restored. I do a crummy accent impersonation of Joe, and she frickin' wins the Play My Fire beat. It was meant to be. It is poetic justice. Do you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Joe Glenn, that was perfect. It worked perfectly. And we haven't heard any Joe and Barry on the show for a while. So, yeah, this will be cool. So, Joe, you know the drill. In plain text in the chat here, let us know what you would like us to play. And yeah, hope you're in for. Joe and Barry Glenn always do really amazing Songtember songs. So yeah, feel free to choose one of your Songtember. What was the what was it called? The Death Toll? Just done something on the Death Toll. Yeah, I was listening to it the other day. And actually Jade covered it on the weekend as well. Very, very cool stuff. Anyway, you choose whatever you would like. Very nicely done. Let us play, while we wait for Joe, let's play this one from MJ Cabernis, who says, a song about loss recorded in GarageBand and Cubase, written in a tiny village in the Philippines in response to a story told to me by an old man. If he had one wish, he would feel again her kiss. It's called All That's Left, MJ Cabernis.
Friend, why'd it have to end? You were my treasure. So many good years, together we fought our fears. We were forever. But I was such a fool, I didn't know I could lose. If I had one wish, I'd feel again your kiss. But it's wrong, all that's left is a song. I thought I had more time, you'd always be mine. But it's wrong, all that's left is a song. From a thread, so many words unsaid. We were forever. Every moment meant so much. Our fingertips would touch. You were my treasure. But I was such a fool, didn't know I could lose. If I had one wish, I'd feel again.
I agree with Trevor Bear. I like how the chorus just like sneaks in there. Like the connection just works perfectly going from verse to chorus. Like, yeah, nice one. And I've always considered like doing a video like that with the whole, the old Bob Dylan style holding up the things. And I'm like, nah, I don't have the effort level too much. Great stuff. But I'm glad others do it for us as well. Great work indeed. Yes, yeah, little Dylan homage there. Very cool. Excuse me. Now, the winner of our Play by Fire beat was Joe Glenn. And what has Joe Glenn gone and done? She's paid it forward, and she has chosen a song, one of my favourite songs from one of my favourite releases. It is from Jade Starr's Dread Circus Gender Optimized 2.0. The first music that I ever heard from Jade was this album. And in fact, the first time I met Jade, she gave me a signed copy of this album. Actually, what did you post it to me? I can't recall. The memories are fading. It was like freaking 6-7 years ago. But yeah, I've always loved this album to the point where I feel bad for Jay because she's been making so much new music since then, and I still come back to this album because it's just it's a time capsule. It's a work of art, and I love this tune and this album. So this is Throwing Stones from Jade Starr. Love the bass in that track. Love the dual vocals. And it's just a great album. Go and listen to it. It's got that kind of old school 90s vibe, but when Jade released it as the Gender Optimized 2.0, I don't know, it just hits different. And I apologize to Jade because I know that it's like that thing where it's like I'm making new stuff. It's like I like your old stuff better than your new stuff. No, it's not like that. But it has a special place for me because it is Yes, Miss my all-girl backing band. Yeah. It would have been cool to be around in the days where Jade and Dread Circus were doing their thing. But I'm glad that Jade has kept it going here online and sharing it with the world, which is a cool thing. That's down in the description, by the way. If you want to go and find the album, I've linked to that track, and you can find the whole album that way. Euphoria is back. We haven't heard from them in a while. Hi, Pete. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been on. Had baby number 3, and that's pretty detrimental to the whole production side of things. I hear that. Yeah, this is my newest track called Green Light, releasing on Friday the 28th. Some progressive house vibes. Looking forward to song number 2. Hope you and everyone else on the stream are doing well. And he would like us to kick this one off from 1 minute 45, which we will do. This is Euphoria and Green Light here on Your Music Alive. How cool is that? Euphoria just makes some amazing tracks, and appreciate you being part of it. It was actually Scotty Baby, I think, that worked with Euphoria on some tracks and then introduced Euphoria to the community. And I love it when it goes that way, when just the linking of people. In fact, if there's anyone that you know that's in the music creating business, in the community, that's not part of this show, let them know about the show. Why not? Why are you keeping it to yourself? Why won't you share it? Why won't you share it? Hello, Win Relay Simmons. Thank you for being here. And a new subscriber too. Thank you for subscribing, Thibaut for Heisman. I see what you see there. Yeah, okay. You send it to the link in the description. It's studiolivetoday.com/YML. There's a form, you fill it in, and you will be considered for a future show. All genres welcome, as long as you're not preaching hate. And the occasional well-placed swear word is fine, but if it's full of profanity, also probably won't be part of the show. But go ahead, submit to the awesomeness that is music and your music alive. Oh yeah! What time is it? Time for our weekly visit from Auntie Penny with the anti-penultimate song. And I'm not sure if I've ever put this wonderful creator in the anti-penultimate slot, but it's quite the slot. It's quite the place to be placed. And it's, of course, the law. We're going to lay down the law with some Amy Balor. What It Seems is the 8th track from my newest album, The Law, Volume 6. I took inspiration from the story of Peter Pan. It imagines a time where Peter and Captain Hook were not enemies, but the closest of friends. Their paths eventually divided. One chose to grow up, while the other refused to leave Neverland behind. Beneath the rivalry is a story of brotherhood and two friends who became enemies simply because they chose different directions. Composed exclusively on GarageBand on iOS. Much love from Amy. Let's give it a spin. This is What It Seems. Anyone comes at you and they be like, you can't create whole songs, you can't create great music using just GarageBand and an iPad. Could you just like hand them a copy? No, it's not how music works anymore. Can you just send them a link to Amy's albums and just say, I beg to differ, good sir? Because it's probably a dude, let's be honest. It's probably some 50-year-old bloke. He's like, I've been working in studios for 37 years. You're like, you started when you were 13? Like, oh, yes, I was working on the analog back before you were even in nappies, young man. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Very good stuff. I say all that to say cool tune and a cool artist all round. Go check out all 6 albums, and hopefully Amy will be involved in Songtember, because I'd love to learn a bit more. I'd love to know more about your process and the behind the scenes of it. I'm probably not the only one to say that I would love. I would watch the crap out of some Amy Ballor behind the scenes. Here's how I make a song videos. Anyway, all right, nappies. I know. So it's clearly an Australian, or well, it's probably a British guy. My fictional 50-year-old guy that's worked in studio since he was 13 is from he's from Edinburgh. Oh no, now he's Scottish. No wonder these shows take longer than 2 hours. Is because if you just took out the 10 minutes of Pete talking rubbish, the show would finish on time. But what would the fun of that be? I know some of you only come here for the amazing comedic timing and quips and impressions that you get. You can only get here on Studio Live today. All right, let's play our penultimate song. It's Graham J. Bell. Song is from my Driving All Night EP. Wrote it during Cove. It's a protest against the border closures and was unable to visit my daughter. Yeah, it was a sucky time, wasn't it, when we were stuck places and, yeah, borders closed and couldn't move about. And, yeah, we're very lucky. I know. Who would have thought? In 2026, you're like, we're lucky? No, I want to go back. All right, this is called My Baby Needs Me, Graham J. Bell.
family or friends to call on. She's living all alone. Ooh, my baby needs me. I hope she don't think I don't care. I really wanna see her. Government says I can't be there. I can't believe the state we're in. We used to come and go as we please. Now here we are with our freedom lost. Society on its knees. Ooh, my baby needs me. I hope she don't think I don't care. I really wanna see her. Government says I can't be there.
Graham J. Bell. A little guitar solo. Yeah. Just sneak a little guitar solo. We're already running late. Why the heck not? Very cool. Yeah, definitely a night driving type of track. Fours Shores indeed. Very good. Yeah, look, 100% Greg. If you come in here at the end, like at the start, we ease in. Once we cross that 2 hour mark, my friend, yeah, it goes off the rails a bit, doesn't it? Turn it back up. Absolutely. Yeah, we're already 5 minutes late. What's another extra 30 seconds of guitar solo, right? There have been lots of good solos tonight. Absolutely. I love that I say tonight when it's 10:36 a.m. for me, but I say tonight for all the folks that are watching, which is mostly in North America. So I have some good news though for those that want to make sure that they can participate in Songtember. I'll be doing Songtember Live twice weekly, and I'll be doing it at two separate times. One on Monday evening for most of you, which will be the old. Let's flip that around. One will be Thursday evening, which is after Jade Starr's interview in the old slot where the Creator Town Hall used to be. So Creator Town Hall will kind of come back, but it'll be Songtember Live. So you'll get to sort of catch up, watch over my shoulder, and if there's folks that are creating their songs that want to come on Songtember Live and chat about it, I want to do that as well. So there'll be sort of invitations to some folks that are creating music as well through the month. And then we'll be doing a second weekly show. So there'll be 2 Songtember live streams per week. And that will be on what is Saturday night my time, which will be Saturday day for our friends in the UK and Europe. So I wanted to make sure that there was an option where people can tune in and actually participate and catch up with me live. So that'll be like very, very early morning for those in the US and Canada. So you may not catch those ones live, but I wanted to make sure that there were 2 separate shows. And then it was actually Mark Bro's wonderful idea to do Your Music live in 2 parts. And that's actually already set up. So if you go to studiolivetoday.com/live, which I'll do right now, just to make sure that this is all working correctly. studiolivetoday.com/live. Yes, it will. So studiolivetoday.com/live will take you straight in here. Here's all the live shows. Here's the one we did yesterday and last week. There's the after party that's coming up very soon. And then we also have the Songtember launch party. And then you'll see that we have the 2 YMLs that will be happening. Now, you'll see there for my time, it's on the 4th and the 5th of October, which is the first week after Songtember ends. So it'll be the usual, this Your Music Live slot, and that'll be part 2, but there'll be a part 1 12 hours earlier so that folks in the UK and Europe and perhaps Australia that want to have their song showcase then can do that. A lot more information coming about all that in the launch party. It's a separate submission form for the YML for Songtember because I need you to tell me which show you'd like to be on. But yeah, you can get all of the information you need. Go straight to there, to studiolivetoday.com/live. You'll always see where and when I am Live. We have come to the end of the show, and I just wanted to say, actually, for those that, as a reward for those that have hung around, I'm going to give away some memberships. I'm going to hit this button now. I'm going to give away 5 memberships because straight after this one, we will be jumping into the after party. So there you go. I've just thrown those out into the world. They've gone to Bless, to Arjun Gaming, Stephen Peterson, to DJ Jamers, and I don't see who else. It's gone to Vampy. And I've worked out that it doesn't always go to folks who are actually here at this live show. And I found that out because I get ones for streams that I'm not even watching. So if you have watched it in the last month, I think it's something like that, you can get there. So yeah, incredible music indeed by everyone tonight. And I'm also looking forward to the next show and all of the wonderful stuff that will go on in Songtember. You can go to studiolivetoday.com/Songtember if you want to learn all about our Song in a Month challenge. All right, we're going to finish off here with the mysterious Girlfriend in Your Luggage. Danielle Peterson from the fictitious band Girlfriend in Your Luggage records the lead vocal for a cover of the Poppin' Party song Returns. Yes, we still don't know much about this mysterious fictional band Girlfriend in Your Luggage. I wonder if it could just be, it's probably just some Australian that just creates this in their bedroom. Who knows? Thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you to all the great artists who've shared your music. Thank you to everyone for watching. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do that. Thank you to those watching on the replay. I love you guys. I know this isn't the perfect timing for everyone. That's why we're doing the split shows throughout September. So hopefully that'll work for more folks. And huge thank you to these fine folks at DistroKid. If you're an independent artist, a creator, you want to check out DistroKid, you can save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. All right, let's go out in style with this one. This is Girlfriend in Your Luggage. Folks, please be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, keep creating. I'll see you real soon right here on Your Music Live. Bye for now.
「生まれた場所から少し離れて」「本当の夢の形に気づく」「遥か高い空